Welcome to Love and Lux. Today I'm gonna do a review, or not a review. It's a not an unboxing. What is it called?
A few moments later.
A reveal. I guess it's a reveal. So I'm doing a reveal on Jimmie Choo sneakers that I bought for spring summer. Before I do that, I'm gonna go over what I'm wearing. All my makeup, you've seen it before, so I'm not gonna go into details, but I will show this because I don't think I've shown this before. If it's something that I've shown, then I probably won't show it again unless it's been a while. I don't think I've shown this one before. But this is a lipstick from Hermes, and it's called Rose Nuit. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is the color. And I think it's supposed to be a matte lipstick, but it's creamy. This is what the top looks like. Well, you probably won't be able to see that. Yeah, I don't think so. That's probably going to be the best. And I think when it has this green color at the bottom, or any color at the bottom, not the traditional colors like the white, gold, and black, then that means that it's temporary, that it's not a permanent color. But I don't know if they still have this available on the website. What I'm wearing as far as perfume goes, this is called Neroli Portofino. This one's more of a spring summer scent. This one I wear the most, I think, in the spring summer. It's like it's like a water type of scent. Like, that's what it reminds me of. But that's that, and I like it. This one, I don't know if you can see, this bottle's kind of light, so you could kind of see it moving around inside of there. So when it gets empty, I'll buy a new one. Usually I just put it inside of here and then toss this in my bag. Okay, and then my shirt is just a top. It's a button-up top from Burberry, so you could just see the Burberry check there. I mentioned that my favorite check is the classic check. The vintage check is just too much. It's too busy and too like strong and harsh for me. But the classic check is kind of spread out and easier on the eyes, or at least easier on my eyes. So this is what I'm wearing. It's just a plain white button-up top. I don't have on any necklaces. The everyday rings that I normally wear. And here I'm wearing a white Kelly dog. This is supposed to be rose gold hardware, but it's not rose gold anymore. The rose gold hardware just fades so fast into yellow gold. But that's that. This is, I know I mentioned before, my size is a T2 from Hermes. And then I've worn this one before also. This is just a Rolo Link bracelet from Tiffany's in the yellow gold. Return to Tiffany's heart tag. This is the regular one, the classic one. It's not the one where it has the clasping links that you can open and put charms on. This is just the regular one. Okay, and then I'm just wearing some 501 blue jeans. Oh, and I didn't talk about my earrings. So these earrings are they're like a white resin earring from Versace. It's just the Versace Medusa head. They come in different colors. They also came in, I think, these pink colors back here, and I also have a pair in black. I want to say it's a classic earring that they sell because every year they always have them, and they come out with different colors all the time. So that's that. So this is what we're reviewing today. Sneakers. I bought these in spring summer. No, I didn't. I bought these for spring summer coming up, but I bought them in the fall. And so here's the information, if you want to see that. I ordered them from the Jimmie Choo website. And let's get into it. So I've already opened it. Like I said, I bought them a few months ago. And this is the stuff it comes with. Hopefully it doesn't fall out the package. This is what it looks like. So inside you get a care booklet. Just has gold writing on it. Dust bag. They only give you one. I don't know if they did that because they're sneakers. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but these are white sneakers for spring summer. I said it before that I shop for my spring summer and fall winter, and then when fall winter comes I shop for my spring summer. So I'm pretty much already done shopping for for spring summer. Then you get another dust bag. And in here, there's shoelaces. So, like I said, this is, I've already opened it, so it's not a original, like, genuine unboxing. This is kind of like just a, I guess you can say it's a reveal. The receipt says I purchased it November 19th. I don't think this has any of my proprietary information. Oh, you can't see that. Well, I'll read it to you. So they were $6.50 before tax, and then after tax they came up to $700.38. The tax was $50.38. You don't have to get them for that price because they're on sale now. So I'll show, hopefully I'm not showing my information. And I don't know if you'll be able to see that. I think it's too bright. Maybe not. But you can see the price there. And how I wind up paying $700 for it. Because I bought them at full price, which was $6.50. But they're on sale now. I bought these back in November. And I don't know if they're still for sale on the Jimmie Choo website, but they were. They should be on sale. I don't know how much they were. I think they were almost like half off. That's why I was saying that in another video, I was saying that I want to start shopping for spring, summer, probably in winter. And then when I shop for fall, winter, I'll probably do that in summer instead of spring. Just because I feel like I'm buying this stuff too soon and I'm missing out on sales. If I could get it on sale, then why not? I mean, I paid full price and haven't even worn them yet. And that happens to me a lot. So I think I need to change when I'm buying my stuff. And let me get my bag because I'm still wearing the same bag. Sorry for the reach. My head probably was all in the camera. But I'm still wearing my Kelly. I mentioned that if the bag matches, then I'll just keep wearing it. I don't know how long I'm going to be carrying this bag, but black goes with everything. So I have the Thomas the Bear charm. He was on another bag that I have. He was on a vintage Coach bucket bag last time I showed him. And I also put him on this bag too. He does have gold hardware. The other Bear charm has silver hardware. And I do mix my metals. So this is the bag that I'm still carrying right now. Okay, so let's go over the shoes. This is what it looks like. You probably can't see that, but it's white writing on the tissue paper. It just says Jimmie Choo. I needed white shoes for spring, summer. I have white shoes that are Vans, but I keep adjusting myself. I got white shoes that are Vans, just a slip-on sneaker. Maybe one day I'll do a Vans video, because I really do like Vans. But I do, for the most part, I buy only high-end luxury sneakers, with the exception of Vans. That's it. They look really big. I wear a 6.5 or a 7, depending on what the shoe looks like. But these shoes look huge, and I think it's because they're chunky and the back part kind of comes out. But hopefully you can see the details. It's just a plain white sneaker for spring, summer. So it's leather and neoprene. Well, it's leather, rubber, and neoprene. So this off-white, I don't know if you can tell, but maybe if I pull it back from the camera a little bit, you can tell how this part around here is off-white. All the off-white part is neoprene. And then the JC sign over here, and this part around here is like a hard rubber. That is really like washing it out. I think it's best if I hold it back here. This is what it looks like in the back. They kind of remind me of Nike Air Max, the way it has the little, I don't know if these are supposed to be like plastic crystals or something. But yeah, they're just plain white sneakers. And the back it says Jimmie Choo here. And then it also says Jimmie Choo down here. This is the inside of the shoe. It says Jimmie Choo here in black. Also on the inside. Well, it's got tissue paper down in there. You kind of see it down on the inside. And this. Okay, so you can see it down on the inside. It says Jimmie Choo. And I'm going to be wearing these this spring, summer. Sometimes I like preppy looks. Sometimes I like casual looks. Sometimes I like dressy looks. This is what the bottom of the shoe looks like. So it, oh, I'm holding it upside down. Okay, my bad. So it says JC here. And then on these little stubbly things, Each one says JC on it, and then it comes around to the top. So it comes up here. Hopefully you can see that. And let me take the other one out so you can see both of them together. So yeah, if I would have just waited just a few more months, I could have got it cheaper. So this is what they look like. I did already try them on. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit these because they look so big. But I think they look big because they're white. And like I said, the back part kind of comes out. And the sole is kind of chunky. But yeah, these are my reveal. Of my white sneakers I plan on wearing this spring summer. The next video I'm going to talk about I got some black what do they call it? Christian Louboutin sneakers. I bought them in spring summer so I could wear them in fall winter. So far I've only worn them once, but they were purchased so that I could wear them this fall winter. So those, I'll do a review on those. They're an interesting shoe. They're sneakers. In my lifestyle, I don't really have the type of lifestyle where I can really justify buying a lot of heels. I do have a lot of heels because I love them. And you'll see from time to time, you know, that I'll have on heels with my outfit of the day, or maybe I'm doing a review on a pair of heels that I have. But I have a lot of heels that are not getting any use. I mean, you know, a lot of us, we weren't able to use our heels because of the pandemic. And I had already had a lot of luxury sneakers, so I was just wearing those. And if I didn't want to wear sneakers, especially in the spring, summer, I purchased quite a few flip-flops and sandals, just because the heels was just, couldn't do it with my lifestyle. And still with my lifestyle, regardless of the pandemic, the lifestyle that I have, it doesn't really allow me to wear heels. If I'm obviously going out on a date or something like that, you know, going out with my husband, then yeah, I'm gonna wear heels. But for the most part, the way my life is very, I don't know what it's called, like it's a very laid back type of lifestyle. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but one of the things we do is real estate, commercial and residential. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but it involves us buying properties and stuff like that. So anyways, this is my reveal on the Jimmie Choo sneakers. And hopefully I'll be able to do some OOTDs. I'm always talking about that. I think every video I do, I say I'm gonna do, so y'all gonna see it in the OOTD. I got a lot of OOTDs I need to do. So y'all can see how I'm using this stuff that I'm showing you guys. Because I feel like I'm showing a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm able to, I don't know. It's like y'all need to see it in action. You need to see me wearing it. So I guess I need to do more vlogs instead of just sitting here in front of the camera. But, yeah, hopefully I will be able to do more vlogs and do some outfit of the days. Maybe do like what I wore this week and start showing how I'm using some of the stuff that showing how I'm wearing the stuff that I'm showing you guys. But that's all. I don't want the video to be too long. I mentioned before, a few times before, that I'm trying to make shorter videos. I'm not only gonna make short videos. Some of the videos I can't help it, they're gonna be long. It just depends on what I'm showing, especially for those like collection type of videos where I'm showing everything that I have from Louis Vuitton, or well, Louis Vuitton handbags, you know, that will be a long video in itself. I know some people, they have to split it up and they have like 3 or 4 different, part 1, 2, 3, 4, because they have, their collections are so big. And you want to keep the time down. You don't want your videos to be too long. But yeah, so I'm not sure how long this is going to be. Hopefully I can keep it under 15 minutes, looking at the clock up there. Anyways, that's it. That's the reveal for the Jimmie Choo sneakers. And the next video I'll do is going to be going over the Christian Louboutin sneakers and what I think about them. And do I recommend them? Because I think those are still available too. I can't say if I recommend these or not because I haven't worn these. These are for spring, summer coming up. So once I've worn these a few times and I can come back in and do a review on these shoes. I don't even know, is it worth it to do a review if they're not even available? I'm pretty sure they'll be available somewhere, floating around on the website somewhere, even if they're pre-loved. I don't know. But anyways, that's it. Bye.